Yo, what's up guys, it's Sam here. If you want to skip this giveaway part, go to 3 minutes 14 seconds, but I advise you guys to watch this part as well. I will also conclude this in the end of the video. Anyways, I was doing a bank video in my last video. I was gonna give away 100 mil to 10 people, so 10 times 10 mil. I first was gonna wait for everyone to come online and basically have 10 winners, even if they're offline, but I was like, can't be us waiting, so I decided to just go for the people that were online. So I gave away 100 mil, and this video is basically my from Tbow to 1 bill compilation video. I'm basically gonna end the series, and there's a couple of reasons why. I basically made 4 bills staking, and that kind of demotivated me into continuing doing this series. So I decided to just stop it here, and I have uploaded 6 episodes so far. So I'm gonna show you a compilation of how much money I actually made in 6 days, which is pretty insane, and there were some RNG parts as well. And yeah. Also, I don't want to disappoint a lot of people because I know a lot of people were asking for this series, like when am I going to continue doing it, because the last episode I uploaded was months ago, duly because of Deadman Mode Tourney and Deadman Mode Seasonals, and now I'm in the 5v5 tournament, so I'm basically busy with a lot of stuff, and also I have a 4 bill bank, so I don't really want to do from scratch series anymore, but I'm going to come up with a new series. Basically, I will talk about this at the end of the video as well in more details, so make sure to watch that. Small little briefing about that. Basically gonna go for a 1 bill loot tab, so I'm gonna make a tab, and I'm just gonna continue doing that until the tab reaches 1 bill. I'm gonna time everything, see how long it will take me to get 1 bill. I can basically do everything besides staking, so it's kind of from scratch series, but I can use everything I want. Basically with a 4 bill bank you have all the items you will ever need, unless there's gonna be future updates where there comes new items. So yeah, those are basically the plans. Unless you guys want me to do different series, let me know in the comment section below. I'm sorry if I let people down for not continuing doing this series. I kind of got burned out, and I don't want to do something I don't feel like doing. So I'm sorry in advance, and also congrats to the 10 people that won the 10 mil giveaway. A lot of people are faking these giveaways, so I guess it's kind of sad to do. Basically I used a random generator like I said in my video, and if you were offline, I'm sorry, and I basically went for the next person. And I did this on Sunday around 7 or 8 p.m, so most people would be online on weekends, so I did it on peak times. So I'm sorry if you haven't won, but don't worry, I will do future giveaways because my bank is looking healthy right now. 4 bills, a lot of money. I basically bought everything I will ever need, and I still have remaining money left. So I might just do more giveaways. So yeah, make sure to give this video a like, and the next footage will be a compilation of me, of the Tbow, from Tbow to 1 bill series, 6 days footage, and let's see how much money we actually made. Basically the title spoiled it already. Anyways, enjoy, and thank you for watching. So there's many ways to start a from scratch series, and I basically went for the simple one, Mortmire Fungus. Why? Because I had a pre-built house that had everything inside. And if you've done the Horde Diaries, I'm not sure which one, I think Mortania, you get double Mortmire Fungus every time you pick them up. So this was a quick way to make the 80k I needed to start off my plan. And my from scratch series was basically different. I started off with a Twisted Bow and nothing else. And I decided to get like 80k so I could buy some Dragon Arrows, a Ranging Potion, a Prayer Potion, and go to Brutal Black Dragons. And I decided to kill a couple of them, went to the G, sold it, and kept buying more supplies and upgrade my gear every time, and went back to Brutal Black Dragons until I had decent enough money to go to DKs, which is my next goal. So at the time when I had the Twisted Bow, I had not tested out yet, so everything was kind of new for me. I basically bought my 1 mil budget gear for DKs, which I got from Brutal Black Dragons. First trip went pretty smooth, didn't get anything decent. I got a Zeus ring, but it doesn't matter because the Dragonite bones are going for 10k each, which is really profitable. I think you still profit around 1 to 2 mil an hour. Then I kept continuing doing DKs, sold my loot tab, bought my daily battle staffs, which makes you around 700k, and upgraded my gear. My second trip was a bit better. I got a Berserker ring, a Warrior's ring, a Dragon Axe. Sold that as well and kept upgrading my gear, and I finally decided to go to Tbow with my friend. So I was doing it with my friend who also had a bow. I did not restrict myself from doing everything solo, so I decided to duo up with my partner, and the first couple drops were pretty bad. We got a Tbow sword and a Tbow light. Even though we didn't get anything good from Tbow, it was still a 1.6 mil trip. which was 800k split evenly. I decided to do some Zura after that, and then decided to go back to Saradomin, and this was my worst trip ever. I got so many troll drops, as you can see here. I got a shield left half, Dragon Stone, Rune Sword, Rune Battle Axe, the Saradomin Sword to make up for it, and then finished off with the Saradomin's Light as well. So I got a lot of troll drops, but yeah, I can't complain. Also got Ghost Sword Shard 3, as you can see here, and then I decided to finish off the day with some Zura, made around 8 mil, and decided to sell that off. And the final price check came around 46 mil, 47 mil for the first 24 hours, so which was basically decent, I would say. So I started day 2 off with doing raids. I sold everything and bought my raids gear. Went 12 hours dry, didn't get anything. Broke my dry streak with the Arcane Praise Scroll 3-man, which resulted into 12 mil each. Basically bought Abyssal Sire gear, which was my Slayer task, and I was averaging around 1 mil a trip. And then I got my first Unsired, and it was basically a bludgeon piece, but because I already had 2 bludgeon pieces in my bank, I sold the full bludgeon and kept 1/3 of the money and transferred the money to my other account. And then I got another Unsired, which was an Abbey Dagger, which I sold for 10 mil. Upgraded my gear and bought some fancy Zura gear with Twisted Bow only. Basically didn't do mage and ranged the whole thing. And day 2 was ended, and we basically made 88 mil in 48 hours, which is pretty nice, to be honest. It's still like 2 mil-ish an hour. So yeah, let's start off day 3. So we decided to start day 3 off with Slayer again, and I got an Abyssal Demon task, which resulted in me into doing Abyssal Sire again. But 3 hours dry, didn't get any Sires, and then I decided to do some Zura in between, and I made 8 mil. With that money, I spent it on upgrading my gear for Abyssal Sire. Finished off my task, and unfortunately we didn't get any Unsires, but we can't complain because last task we got 2, which resulted me into making around 20 mil-ish in upgrading my gear. After that I sold everything. I sold my Abyssal Sire task and my Zura tab and decided to do some raids. And guess what? First raid, we get a Dex Scroll. It was a 3-man, so it was around 40 mil split, which was really nice. And at this time of stage, like, doing raids was so good and everything was so expensive. So that 40 mil really helped me a lot, and I upgraded my gear. And for raids, did a couple more raids and didn't get anything else. Then I decided to sell my raid gear and buy the max best in slot gear for Saradomin. Because Twisted Bow is so OP at the Saradomin. And guess what? My RNG turned around, because last trip we got so many troll drops and we got the pet at 102 KC. Well, kinda did not deserve that because I'm only 100 KC, but then again, if you look at my last trip, I basically got so many troll drops, shield left half, rune swords, rune battle axe, so I kinda did deserve it and did not deserve it. And then I decided to leave at Saradomin because there's no point in doing Saradomin if you already got the pet, in my opinion. Decided to finish off the day with raids, and we get another Dex Scroll and nothing else after that. And it was still like 38 mil split, so that really helped me up as well. I basically invested that 38 mil into upgrading my gear in raids again. Basically, you could do raids in 10 mil gear, but I wanted to have best in slot so I could get more points. And we finished off day 3 with 191 mil, so that's so insane. That was my best day so far. So for day 4 I decided to do 24 hours of raids, and raids is basically RNG based. If you get a drop, it's either you make a lot of money or you make nothing. So I decided to do 24 hours of raids. We got an Arcane Praise Scroll 3-man, which was around 9 mil split, which kind of decent, but yeah, I think I went 12 hours dry for just this Arcane Praise Scroll. And to spoil it off, I only got 2 drops in 24 hours, and the second one is a Dex Scroll, which I got in my name, and that was a 34 mil split. So I made 42 mil from 2 uniques, which is kind of decent. And keep in mind, I did not include the regular drops you get from raids, so from the uniques alone I made 42 mil. So I really like the idea of doing 24 hours of the same thing. So for day 5 I decided to do 24 hours of Zura with the Twisted Bow only, so no maging, no nothing, just straight up using the Twisted Bow. And I made around 85 mil in 24 hours. I got pretty lucky, as you can see. I got 7 uniques, also got a jar. The reason why I did this is basically I tried to hunt for the Mutigans, which are kind of useless now because of the nerf from Serpentine helmets. But yeah, I didn't get any Mutigans. I already had the pet, and we did get 1 jar. So we made 85 mil, which is pretty nice in 24 hours of Zura. And this was before the nerf. So for day 6 I decided to do 24 hours of Slayer, and with Slayer I mean boss tasks. So basically try and get boss tasks and cancel some shitty tasks. First task I got was Cerberus, and we got the Pegasian Crystal, nothing else. Then I got Abyssal Demons, and the first Insired I got an Abyssal Head. This task I got crazy RNG, I got so many Insireds, and this was basically my second Insired, which was another Bludgeon piece. The first one because the last task I did and completed the full Bludgeon. So that was my second Insired. Then I got my third one, which resulted me to get a jar, such a troll drop. So, and this was basically all in one task. And then I got my fourth Insired, which was another Bludgeon piece, and that's 2 out of 3. So I still had like 100 at this point. And then I got another Insired, which resulted me into getting another Abyssal Head. And this is the second rarest item you can get after the pet. After that I got another task and I got Hellhounds again. And the very first kill I do, I get Primordial Crystals. How lucky can you get? And they're basically going for around 20 mil. Then my luck didn't run out yet. I got another Internal Crystal, which was around 5 mil at the time. And guess what? I got another Primordial Crystal. So that's crazy RNG right there. 2 Primordial Crystals and 1 Internal. This is basically the best 2 crystals you could get, and the rest is just basically junk. And yeah, basically if you do Cerberus, you either go for the Primordial Crystal or you go for the pet. After that I got another Abyssal Demon task, finished off my remaining 4 or 5 hours of doing Abyssal Sire and didn't get anything after that. So we ended up with 16 mil from the normal drops, and we made around 65 mil from the uniques if you count those 2 Bludgeon pieces. Basically I calculated the full Bludgeon piece, divided that by 3 times 2 because I got 2 pieces. Which resulted me into making 81 mil in 24 hours of doing boss tasks. So that's crazy RNG. I still had some normal drops and my gear, so I ended up making around 500 mil in 6 days. So my last video I uploaded was a bank video of me having 4 bill. It was basically going for the Inferno, and every time I died I went rage taking and I made so much money from that. That kind of demotivated me into doing this series again, like from Tbow to 1 bill. I was gonna finish it off, but I got kind of burned out from it, so I'm gonna do something else. I basically bought every item I will ever need, unless there's new content, and the rest I put on my med level. So I got 2.4 bill worth of gear and stuff, and I decided to come up with a new series, and I decided to try and go for a 1 bill loot tab. I still got like 20 mil here, some loots I still have to sell. So I want to clean this up and make a new series, and I basically have every item I can ever need, and I'm trying to get 1 bill loot tab and see how long it will take me. I will time everything, and that's going to be my new series, I think. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that, and congratulations to the 10 winners. I might do another giveaway depending how many likes this video gets. I'm just kidding. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I hope I don't disappoint a lot of people that actually wanted to see me continue doing this series. But I kind of got demotivated because I made so much money from staking. That's why I want to do this new series where I make a 1 bill loot tab. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in the next time.